to the very first edition of A Beer with Sasha. We're here this morning to discuss of what it truly takes to win in the on-premise with our top on-premise priorities. The first priority being SAP. We need to make sure that we have 4 SAP brands in distribution out of the 8 displayed here. Bud Light, Budweiser, Stella Artois, Goose Island IPA, Shock Top, Golden Road Wolf Pup Session IPA, Budweiser, or Bud Light aluminum bottles, which is another huge focus for the on-premise, along with the Michelob Ultra SKU of bottles, cans, or draft will all count for SAP distribution. Our second top priority is 3D levers. The first lever is SAP distribution, which we just covered. The second lever to help drive our SAP distribution rate of sale is our price feature. For example, here we have our Bud Light price feature priced below the competition during our friendly hour. The third lever is our menu table tent, which covers our 4 SAP brands along with pricing. Very important that we have our 4 SAP brands with pricing to fulfill that third menu lever. And here we have Israel to help us run through the execution of tracking 3D levers in our Go Spot Check survey.
As you can see, we're in our Go Spot Check application. We have the account we're currently at pulled up, and we need to click on the Grow 3D on-premise. The first step of completing this survey is to start mission. We press yes to start our mission. As you can see, there's 2 legs here, with the first being feature. We click on the feature tab. It'll prompt you to answer the question asking if we have a Bud or Bud Light standalone price feature. It's very important that the price feature is priced below competition. In this case, we do, so we click yes. It'll then ask you to take a picture of that feature. For this feature, we're using a 350 Bud Light during friendly hour special. Once we take the picture, we press use photo. As you can see, the whole section turns green, meaning that part is completed. We can go back to the main menu. The next part of the 3D execution will be menu. We click on our menu tab. The first part, it asks you to select 4 brands that are featured on the menu with pricing. We have Bud Light Draft, Budweiser Draft, Stella Draft, and Shock Top Draft. You need to select at least 4. Once you do that, you will take a picture of the menu. On this case, we have our menu on the back side of our feature table tent. This is the easiest way to execute both levers of the 3D with one table tent. So we will take a picture of this menu with the pricing. Once we snap the picture, we press use photo. We will need to go down and do the exact same thing for the second portion of this lever execution. Bud Light Draft, Budweiser Draft, Stella, Shock Top. And because we have this menu executed on the permanent table tent, we can use the same exact picture to count as our execution. We take a picture of that table tent once again. Once we submit that, you can see the whole area turns green, meaning that that lever has been completed for the menu. We can go back to the main menu here, and now submit is available to be pressed. We press submit, make sure to press yes, and now that this account has been counted for 3D execution, both levers.
Well, thanks Israel for walking us through that Go Spot Check survey. I think it really helps clarify a lot of the questions that we might have had on what it truly takes to execute our on-premise priorities. Another great asset that we have in the on-premise is our BAM program. And here with us today is one of our BAMs, Wendy, that can help clarify what her role is in the on-premise.
Yes, so my role as a BAM is to assist my sales rep in driving rate of sales of our SAP brands by setting up price features and executing 3D through on-premise activations.
Great. So with a combination of all of those elements, I truly believe that we can all win together. One team, one dream.